Alright, Officer Grace, do you know why you're here today?
Yeah, I think so.
Why don't you tell me why you're here?
I've been having family problems, and my wife recently got arrested for shoplifting.
Tell me about your problems at the house.
Well, ever since our oldest went off to college, um, and my wife lost her job, money's been extremely tight for us, and I'm the only one working, so I'm the only one bringing in an income, and the income that I make is, it's enough to get by, but, she has a lifestyle to where she needs a lot of things, or she wants a lot of things that without a job she just can't afford, so I guess she's just been resorting to shoplifting to get her to whatever she feels that she needs.
How are the kids doing? Did they find out about this yet?
Yeah, they found out about it. I told the oldest, who's in college, the day it happened, and he's taken it a lot easier than the younger one. I think it's just because he's not around the situation, he's not seeing what's happening on a daily basis. But on the other hand, the youngest, he's taking it pretty hard. I can only imagine what it's like to see your mom, her name in the paper for something like shoplifting, and we've been getting in more arguments than usual, and unfortunately he's around that a lot more than he should be, and I think that's just adding fuel to the fire with him.
You and Susie aren't doing good today? You've been fighting a lot?
Yeah, every couple argues, but we've been going, we've been arguing
way more than normal.
Way more than normal, and and I hate doing it, but she's just some of the stuff she's doing, getting arrested. To me that's not an okay thing to be doing. I feel like it kind of has plays a negative role, in my, especially with my job now.
For the kids and whatnot.
Yeah, I just feel, I feel bad for both kids, and but it's just real hard on the younger one.
How old is your son again?
Well, I have one in college who's 20, and the one who's a senior in high school right now is 17.
If you don't mind me asking, what have your arguments been about lately?
Well, she just feels as if she always needs, money, and like I said, money is, a problem in our family right now, and, the uses, I know where the money's going, and the money is not going into something that, the whole family needs or will benefit from. The money just goes to something, jewelry, something that she just doesn't need for the time being. It's stuff that it's okay for her to spend her money on, but however,
You need it for the family.
we need right now. Yeah, exactly. Right now we need it for, to get by, not for her lavish lifestyle.
Has she been caught doing this before? Have you caught her doing this? Like, found some things that, you did buy and she hasn't, had a job for a little bit?
Well, not since she has lost her job. Before I noticed that she was spending her money on stuff that, again, she doesn't need. But since she lost her job, this is the first time that I've been aware of. Could it have happened without me knowing? Yeah, absolutely. But this is, she got arrested, and now everybody knows about it, and it's just not helping the family out at all.
How long has she been out of her job?
She's going on 4 months.
4 months.
Yeah. And that's another thing, now that you bring it up, that we argue about is, there's only a certain amount of time that she's able to be out of work, and she needs to go and look for more work, but I think she's getting complacent with, just using my money.
Staying at home.
Yeah, staying at home and not doing anything, and still,
She expects to be able to get what she wants.
Yes, exactly.
What has she shoplifted? What did she get caught with?
Well, she went into the mall and all different stores, and clothes was one thing. Sold a lot of clothes. Shoes is another. She's obsessed with shoes. She stole a lot of pairs of shoes, and then just some small things from like the Hallmark store. Just mugs or stuff like that. And it just when she was walking out, the alarms went off, and everything they found was not paid for.
How do you feel about her being caught?
I mean, it's just bringing about more problems.
You feel embarrassed or?
Yeah, I think with my occupation, being an officer here, it's just not setting a good example or a good image. I don't want people that I work with or I work for thinking that that it's okay, that they think it's okay for me to have her stealing all this stuff, and I don't want them to think that. I think that's an okay thing to do.
You seem a little on edge lately at work, and I can understand why, being problems at the house. Do you know what she's being charged with?
Not right now. I know it's in the works. But I'm sure whatever it's gonna be is not good, and I'm sure a fine will be part of that.
Did they incarcerate her? Did you have to pay bail?
Yeah, $2,200 bail, which we're struggling right now, which is and I felt as if it was something that I had to do, with having a kid at home, and him not being able to see his mom, or have the only way to see his mom would be to go to jail to see her. I don't think that's something I want to put him through.
I can understand that. So, how do you feel you're going to get past this with your wife? Are you going to try to work this out, or?
Yeah, I think we're gonna try to work it out. My oldest son comes home from school soon, and I just think it's something that we need to all sit down and talk about together. Because I feel like, as strange as it may sound, my kid's opinion on this will affect her in a better way than what I think. Because, in the end, I think whatever I say to her just turns around into a fight anyways, and I know she's not the kind of lady to fight with her kids, so I just feel as if their opinions will have more of an impact.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you need to talk to me about?
Just not right now. I already had time off to go get my kid, and if I feel as if my family problems are going to become detrimental in the workplace, I will probably have to take some more time off. But until then, I think that's about it.
Okay. Even though I am your boss, that doesn't mean that you can't come talk to me if things happen between you and your wife again. If you feel the need to talk to anybody, obviously I'm here. So if you have nothing else that you want to talk about, then you are free to go back to duty.
Alright, thanks for your time.
You're very welcome.